Hi everyone. We're going to cover in this training video is a brief introduction to how the shared modifier functionality of the menu editor works. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to set this up in the back end here of the menu editor, as well as how it works in action once everything has been set up and when you're taking orders. So what we're going to do to get started here is open up the menu editor, and what you're going to do is you're going to select the modifier groups category right here, and then select the shared modifiers item within that category. And so what you're going to do now is you're going to create a new modifier using the new modifier button like you normally would, and it's going to add a new unnamed modifier, and you'll notice that it'll require this modifier to be multiple choice. And the reason for this is that what we're creating here is reusable lists of commonly used modifier selection options. So for example, we've already created a shared modifier for cooking instructions here, which would have multiple choice options for how the food is going to be cooked, and that could be reused throughout the entire menu. So what we're going to do now is we're going to create a modifier for salad dressings. So to do that, again, we've created this new modifier, so we're going to name this salad dressing, and then we're going to click Edit Options to specify all of the available salad dressings. So let's quickly create a couple options here for this shared list. So do Caesar, ranch, cheese. So we've created our list of salad dressings, so you can just exit out of here. Okay, so now our list is our reusable list is now complete. So now what we have to do is we have to go in and actually apply this list to modifiers to allow it to be used. So the way that works is you would go in and add the modifier into the menu as you normally would. So for example, right now what we're going to do is we've created a salads category. So since these dressings will apply to all of the items within the category and not any specific one, we're going to select the all items item and then click new modifier. We're going to say this is a modifier for dressing for the salad. And since we just created our list of salad dressings, we're going to go ahead and reuse that list. So we're going to click reuse a shared modifier and then select the salad dressings shared modifier that we just created. Okay, so now the same list of dressings is going to be available on all of these salads here. But what you can also do with this now is you can reuse the same list of items in other places. So for example, let's say we have a pasta dish that is spaghetti and it comes with a side salad. So what we're going to do is we can, for this item, since it comes with a salad as well, and we need to be able to have the option for dressings, we can reuse the same shared modifier again here. So again, we're going to add, in this case, rather than adding it to all items, we're going to add it just specifically to this one item. So we're going to click new modifier again, and it's going to add it into the spaghetti and side salad item. We're going to enter in, so this is a salad dressing list. And then again, exactly like we did for the other list, we're going to do reuse a shared modifier and then select the salad dressings list. Now you can also make this a required prompt that must be selected before the the item is added to an order by checking modifiers required and included and used by default. So what that'll do is that means that it'll require that modifier to be on that order, and it's also saying that we're using the modifier by default, but since we do not have a default selection here, it's going to require that the user select from one of the available options before the item can be added into the order. So we can just click done, and this is going to take us to the order screen. So now again, we're going to start an order, and so we're going to click on one of these salad buttons that we've just created. So for a garden salad, again, since this was not a required prompt for the salads, we're not going to be prompted immediately. But you can click on this dressings list and get the list of dressings, and it adds it to the item just like it would any other multiple choice modifier. And then again, if we click on Caesar salad, we get the same list. Buffalo chicken salad, same list. So, and then what we also did, since we added the spaghetti with side salad to the pasta category, if we click on that, now that's will create a required prompt, and then you can if you don't choose it, nothing will happen. And you can see that the item hasn't been added to the order. If you do select it, it will add the item to the order. See, so pretty much it allows you to create one list of modifier choices and reuse those over and over again throughout your menu. And I mean, as you get comfortable with this feature, you can really use this to save yourself a lot of time when setting up your menu. For example, you know, if you're a bagel shop and you do a bunch of different breakfast sandwiches and sell bagels, you could create shared modifiers for all of your types of bagels and assign those to modifiers in your sandwich categories and in your bagel category. And you can also do it for sweeteners of coffees and creamers for coffees and things like that. Just anything that you want that you can reuse over and over again throughout your menu. Shared modifiers can really help you out and save you time. And the great thing about it is you can always go back in and edit that list again, and all of the other modifiers will update from that one, will sync from that one list. So we'll go back into the menu just to show a quick example of how this will work. So again, now let's say we've created this salads dressings shared modifier. Let's say now we've added a couple dressings. So let's say we have Thousand Islands and balsamic. Okay, so we've added a couple dressings, so you can just exit out of the menu editor like normal, and so now those dressings are going to be available again from any of these salads. See, so we added to the one place, and now it's accessible. So now you can see the two dressings we just added are available in these salads, as well as in the spaghetti with side salad entree that we created. So again, as you get a good feeling of how to use the feature, you can save yourself a ton of time and really help organize your menu and minimize wasted space on the screen. So that about covers it for the shared modifiers feature. Be sure to check out the rest of our videos, as well as read the documentation for the software to really understand the ins and outs of everything the software can do for your business.